Hi guys! Alright, so it took a little bit longer to dry than we anticipated, but we are going to do a second layer before bed so we can do a third layer tomorrow morning, and then maybe after that third layer start putting the orange, not yellow, orange crepe paper on it. So I'm just using the same flour mixture from earlier. I just mixed it back up. I saw like a little hair or something in there, but maybe I'm straight tripping. Okay. Can I move it this way a little bit since you have long arms?
Yeah, more.
He has long arms, y'all, and I have short arms. You're in my house. How did you get in my house? Landon Smith, how did you get in my house? He's not answering me now, but he's still watching with his eyes. Little looky-loo. Yeah, you guys, so I was doing a TikTok video when, oh shoot, okay, I just ripped this one. See?
It's okay.
I was doing a TikTok video when Kenny was putting the baby to sleep, and Landon said, "Oh, we're gonna lay this one down and do it over it, right? That's gonna leave a hole right there."
It's okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's a small hole. Too small for candy to come out. It'll cover with orange paper.
Alright guys, he says it's okay, but I don't know. But anyway, I was doing something when Kenny was putting the baby to sleep, and I normally go into Landon's room and hang out with him, and I didn't, so he had to text me and ask me where I was, because he missed his mommy. Who else is watching, y'all? These two people are watching. Drop a hi in the comments if you're seeing this, you guys. Drop a hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. Let us know you're watching Pumpkin Piñata video 2. I don't know how to say video in Spanish. But
I'm in your house.
I see that. What do you do in my house?
I don't know. Do I know you?
Barely.
Barely.
Okay.
Mama, where? Mama.
So I know it's kind of late, but paper mache takes a minute to dry, y'all. It's crazy up in here with this paper mache. Doesn't want to dry. Kenny wants to turn the heater on to quote unquote to dry it, but I think he's just cold.
Not with that extra blanket that you're on.
He did. I came home from work and I threw on an extra blanket on him. And I got one from my side because I couldn't find the one that goes to our bed because it was 2 in the morning. I think I mislayered right here, so I'm going to do that. So now,
She's so sweet.
I know. Well, I know he gets cold real easy when he sleeps, and I sleep real hot. And if I was cold, then he was definitely cold. So I try to look for our blanket, but we haven't used it since last winter. And I don't know where it went, you guys. Oh, you know what? Is it? I think it might be in the stuff we need to wash. But, yeah. Okay, guys. Sorry, I just did that reconnecting thing again. That's so weird. It's not like I'm anywhere crazy. I'm in my kitchen. Hi, Lori. What are you up to? I think mine keeps sliding down. Or maybe I'm just not doing it right. Okay. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know, how many layers does this take? Should we do one more newspaper layer tomorrow? Or should we move straight to the orange stuff? I think we should get 3 layers done tomorrow if we do 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
So maybe 1 more newspaper tomorrow and then 2 of the orange.
Let it dry outside in the morning and do another layer.
My worry about it drying outside, and I thought about this after I talked about in the last video putting fans on it, is it's going to blow away because it's a balloon.
Yeah, but with the paper mache, it's heavy.
It's a little bit heavier, but it's not that bad. Maybe we could tie it up to the gazebo, the iron on the gazebo hanging down. with something. We have a ton of rope and stuff, so, or what is that stuff we got? Rope? That rope in the craft area. So we'll figure out a way to kind of get it outside, maybe get it in the sun. Hopefully the balloon doesn't pop. But I think if it does at that point, after the third layer, we'll be okay. So like I said earlier, for those of you who didn't see the first video, we have PG&E coming out tomorrow between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So one of us has to be here literally all day, but
that'll be me. I'm not going nowhere tomorrow.
He's not going nowhere because he works all the time. But yeah, it will be him because some of us have to take a baby to get blood work done. I spoke to Lucas's primary care today, and they want him to go have a complete blood panel done. They want to test his iron to see if he still needs to be on iron. They want to see how big his hemoglobin is to tell how much iron's in there, which is good because we're on our last, I think I actually gave him the last little bit of iron this morning, babe, so there won't be any for tomorrow. So if he doesn't need it anymore, that's one medication we no longer need. So he'll just have his antacids and his allergy medicine because poor kid has allergies like his mama. And then he does have a nebulizer. I don't know, I think I told you guys that already, but he does have a nebulizer that he was prescribed from pulmonology when he went to go see them. I gotta remind me to call his doctor tomorrow, babe, the GI doctor. I gotta call GI, I gotta call my doctor, and I even made a list, you guys, and I haven't done it. It's just been a crazy couple days. Hopefully PG&E can tell us if it's our gas pressure that's continuing to make our pilot light go out, because it's gone out like, what, 3-4 times this month?
4 times, yeah.
This was the 4th time today. And it was working fine this morning, and then I went to go take a shower, and it was not working. But when I relit it, I was actually able to relight it this time, unlike last time when it did not. It's never, ever relit for me. And I followed instructions. I did everything I was supposed to do. I did everything the same I did today. But, it just doesn't like me, you guys. So on days when I have to go to work, like, that sucks because I usually don't shower till like early afternoon. But that's all going to be changing because Landon has a rude awakening coming when he has to start getting up. Oh shoot, Landon has school tomorrow. And he has his testing, so he has to be there. State testing tomorrow for Landon, you guys. So he has to be at school at, he said 8, and then he said between 8 and 10. And then he usually goes to school at 11 on Thursday when he goes. So, I don't know. I feel like he's a dirty liar. But I'm hoping, I'm going to tell him right now. I meant to text his teacher today. I'm going to tell him right now that I want to look at his text messages because I want to see what the teacher said and just make sure that he's not misconstruing that, like, he needs to be there at 8 and the test will be from 8 to 10 and not that he can show up anytime between 8 and 10. And from those of you who don't know, Landon is actually in charter school now, no longer Clovis Unified. It is in Clovis, but it's not part of Clovis Unified, and he was liking it better, I felt like, and then he texted me the other day that he hates school. So
it's normal though.
So like that part's caught up with him, but you know, I feel like this is a better fit for him. They're able to teach him the way that like he needs to be teached, the way he needs to be teached, the way he needs to be taught.
Who you spoke, you learned from.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously not learning English from us. Hi Tiffany, do you guys have questions? Like, where would we rather live? Earlier, I did that one, and Kenny said the mountains, and I said the ocean between the two. So that was crazy. We don't agree. That's alright.
Okay, if you could only eat one type of food for the rest of your life, what type would it be?
Oh God, only one type for the rest of our lives? Holy smokes, you guys. It's like if I say one type, so like if I say pizza, could it be any kind of pizza or does it have to be like I would only eat pepperoni? Like do I have to do a specific kind of pizza?
Any kind of pizza. Any kind
Okay,
of
let me
if you
think.
can say with pasta, any kind of pasta is.
Ooh, I don't know. I would say pasta, but that's so many carbs, you guys. That's like all the carbs in the world. So I'm not. Where are we at here? Right here.
Any type of food, I would have to say Mexican food. Because you could do
Oh,
tacos,
like you're doing a
burritos.
genre of
Yeah.
food. Okay, what genre? Dude, I don't know. That's so hard because you know I like my taco truck burritos.
Yes, tacos.
Oh,
burritos.
taco truck burritos. When I was pregnant with Lucas and I worked at Mako and I would just text Kenny and say taco truck and that's all I would say and he'd be like, okay, and he'd bring me taco truck burritos.
Sometimes I text her and just say taco truck and she'd be like, yes.
Yeah. No wonder Lucas likes Mexican food and he likes Joan Jett because we went to the Joan Jett concert when I was pregnant with him. So I say that's why he likes Joan Jett. But yes, taco truck burritos, y'all. Oh, I love them. But not like, you gotta do like the ghetto taco trucks. Like you gotta go deep for that stuff. I mean, for y'all that live in Clovis, there used to be like a little shop in the Peacock Market parking lot that did burritos. I forget the name of it. But I drove by there the other day. What was it, yesterday? And they were closed down, like empty, like tape and stuff on the window. And I was like, what happened here? And then there's also a little taco truck that's in the Shell parking lot on what is that? Bullard or Fifth, whatever that is in Clovis Avenue. Like across from, is that the, what is that, 500 Club in Old Town? And they're okay. I mean, they're not like the ghetto taco trucks, but they okay. Let's see. And then, I don't know if you guys know this, but my family does. I have a bubble, you guys, and I don't like to go out of my bubble. So, like, even, like, I don't like to go to the Target on Herndon and Willow because I was, like, out of my bubble and it's so far. And Landon always makes fun of me and he's like, Mom, it's literally, like, 10 minutes away. Or he'll ask me, oh, is that out of your bubble? And I'm like, you know it is. I barely want to go to the corner for stuff, okay, guys? Like, if, what is that, Family Dollar? Dollar General.
Yeah.
If Dollar General right here at the corner had everything I needed, I would just shop there for my entire life because it's 2 blocks from my house. Have stipulations, like you can only go to Walmart before 11 a.m. if you're going to go. Otherwise, you're going to be in line for years. I don't know what any of my other stipulations are, but yeah, like you just kind of gotta figure out your time frame like that and go with it. Don't get me wrong, Walmart has great prices, but also I'm impatient. I don't want to be in line forever.
Okay, let's go around the top before we finish.
Okay, we're gonna go around the top before we finish because my expert crafter said that's what we shall do. And I'm just following directions. Okay, but I never answered the food question. So, you guys, I don't know. I feel like that's a real tough call for me. For me personally, that is a tough call. I would, Mexican or Italian? Like, which one, babe? Which one? I don't know, because I love me some pasta, like eggplant parmesan, some ravioli, some really good lasagna, like fettuccine alfredo with veggies, yes, stuff like that, So, I feel like Italian food would incorporate vegetables more than Mexican food does. So, even though you're eating a lot of pasta, I did the bottom. I'm sorry. You're also getting a little bit more. This one's big. You're also getting a little bit more of the veggies in there. I don't know. I guess I'm going to go with Italian food and give up my taco truck burritos. Because you know what? I think I'm a little bit allergic to something in the
Okay. You go Italian, I'll go Mexican, and
we'll
share.
share. Okay, that's a good plan. But I think I'm a little bit allergic to something in like the salsa because I get that like. I mean, my throat doesn't close up and I can breathe, so I keep eating it. But I definitely have like a little bit of a reaction to something in Mexican food. But hey, it's good. So I'm going to keep eating it. Like I said, my throat doesn't close up or anything. So it's not like, it's just like slight. It's light. It's real light. It's really light. So I can keep doing it and we're fine. Y'all, if I've ever been happy that I don't have my nails done, it's right now while we're doing this. What are we doing now? Filling it in?
I think that one side right here is.
I think this is done.
This back side over here is done. This is the last spot right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Why did that go so much faster than the first time?
Because we knew what we were doing.
At least we pretend to know what we're doing. But here's the thing, because if we do it like this, remember earlier I had to flip it, you guys, because it was however it was sitting, but then the part that was sitting on the vase was still real wet. So I had to flip it and then let that dry for a while. So it was just probably like from maybe like right here up. So it's just like kind of the rounded part, but it was definitely way wetter than the other stuff. But I think maybe if we flip it right when we wake up tomorrow, if you can remember, then we'll be able to kind of to move on. Just because, well, not here. There's nothing to hang it from.
Well, just, I don't know. You get something to put over it to hang it from.
Wait, I have a little piece right here. I'll use this little one. Because then it'll give us time to kind of drink our coffee too. I don't want to take him to get his blood taken until probably the afternoon, just because I figure maybe everybody's going to try to go first thing in the morning before work and stuff. So, or maybe not even the afternoon, like late morning would be fine too. It is Friday, so I don't know how many people work like 4/10s and have Fridays off or what. Like, I don't know their life.
I don't know if we showed you earlier, but we want to leave a little hole on top.
Oh yeah, because you got to put candy in there. And then we got to figure out how to paper mache over that hole without it drip. I guess it's okay if a little bit of it drips on the candy because the candy's going to be in its wrappers, right? I'm just like OCD about stuff. And then we got to figure out how to put the, what do you call that thing, babe? Like the little wire in it. So that, and then we'll probably put like the stem of the pumpkin. Oh, the stem of the pumpkin coming right here. So we might not even have to, I don't know.
See if I can find a wire.
And put the wire coming out of it to hang it. And you guys, I don't even think we have a bat for him to beat this thing with. Like I said earlier, he's going to have to use like a broomstick or something. A stick. Kitty's going to go cut a limb off our dead tree. And we're going to use the stick for it. We're just kind of smoothing it out now. Trying to get like maybe the rest of the little glue stuff off. Do you want to get me a paper towel, babe? Por favor.
Now remember, it doesn't have to be completely smooth because pumpkins themselves are bumpy.
I know. I'm just trying to like smooth it out. Oh, hold on. Oh no, okay, that's just a little piece in there. I was just making sure that was like all covered.
That's a color. Is that blue or is that color? It's like I think that's a tomato or something. Tomato and broccoli.
Yeah, because it's green right there, and it's right here.
Yeah.
It feels papery. Should we put one thing right there, though? Because look, it looks like they all ended the next layer. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could throw that one on there.
So let me grab another one. Good thing I turned it, huh, guys? Good thing. All right. Ooh, I have a good one. If you could change your name, babe, what would you change it to?
I never thought of that.
Ooh, that's a good question. Like, are you happy with your name? You don't have to change it. You could say, nah, I just keep my name. Or you could say, no, I would totally change my name. If you guys could change your name to anything, what would it be?
Well, I know a lot of Kenneths, so I don't really like. I know a lot of them.
I only know you. I'm just kidding. I probably do know more than you, but I just can't think of it right now. But they're not important. How about that?
Wasn't Pete's roommate named Kenneth or Kenny?
Yeah, but I don't know him. I only met him like a time or two, and I never even went to his house with my key because I was like, I didn't want his roommate to be like, how the heck did you get in here? I was like, oh, I have a key. Hi, I kind of live here too. My name's Tiffany. Nice to meet you, roomie.
Now that I think about it, I'd probably change my name to Groot.
To Groot? So you're going to say, I am Groot?
Yep.
I am Groot. I am Groot. Look at this. Okay, I got it out a little bit mostly. There was like this weird line right here. I hope it's still there. Fill it, babe.
It's probably a wrinkle underneath.
Yeah, it's one of the papers. Okay, if I could change my name to anything. Okay.
Anastasia Beaverhouse.
Anastasia Beaverhausen or Regina Phalange. No, I'm totally kidding. Babe, what do you think? I don't know. I almost want to say what we would have named Lucas if he was a girl, but I don't want to give that name away and have somebody else use it. Because what if we have another one? What if we have another one and I can't turn the phone and it's a girl? I think, babe, I don't know that we have more. We might have to run to Dollar Tree and get more gloves tomorrow too, y'all. Okay. All right. So those of you who don't know my heritage or whatnot, my mom is white and my dad is Hispanic. So I feel like some of our names are, Tiffany. I don't know that I would change my name. I think when people think of Tiffany, though, they think of like a blonde hair, blue eyes.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
The opposite of me. But
yeah, but they get something amazing.
What do I look like? Like, what do you think my name should be?
Tiffany.
That's hard and it changes over time because when I was younger, I remember, so my best friend since I was in 3rd grade and she was in 2nd grade, her name is also Tiffany. And so when we would meet people, they never believed that our names were Tiffany, like that both of our names were Tiffany. So we just started lying and we just started going by whatever names we felt like going by. So, like she dated this guy and, so she told him her real name. And so then when I met him, I told him my name was Taylor. And even after they found out my name was actually Tiffany, they still call me Taylor. But we just got so tired of people telling us, oh no, that's not, you guys aren't both named Tiffany, you guys are lying. So we just started telling them fake names because we didn't want to deal with it. But then, like later on, I really liked the name Jordan and said if I ever had a girl, I would name her Jordan. And it's not a bad name, but I mean, it's just not the name that we agreed on when I was pregnant with Lucas, if Lucas was a girl. So,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, no, I like the name we agreed on.
I do too. I do too. I really want a girl so that we can name her that name we agreed on that I shall not say because I don't want anybody to steal it. Not that I can have anymore, but you know, we can foster, adopt, or foster to adopt if we feel like it. Landon's gonna supposedly move out when he turns 18 and finishes high school. So we're gonna have a little bit of extra room, and it's gonna be so sad. I don't know, because I still have Lucas and the co-sleeper in my room because I'm not ready. I'm not ready for him to go to his own bed, you guys. He's not ready. He loves his mom. He needs to be in the room with us. I still, when I come home from work in the middle of the night, check him to make sure he's breathing. If I haven't heard him breathe, I put my hand on him to feel him to make sure he's breathing. I like that he's right there. I don't know. It just, I think, comes from, you know, the issues he's had, and then, you know, the times he's gotten sick, and then he had RSV and all of that stuff. So I think just having him close to me is just more of a comfort for me, knowing that if something was wrong, he's right there. But he is getting just about as long as that co-sleeper. So if not, he is. So it is, I mean, he's going to be 2 on November 12th. So he needs to go to his crib. He's not quite ready for the toddler bed because he'd just be getting up and acting wild. If he was in a toddler bed, he wouldn't come wake us up or anything. He'd just be gone. You know, many times Kenny left for work and didn't shut our bedroom door, and I woke up and he was out in the living room playing, and I'm like, dude, no. It only happened like twice. So you have to shut the door. You have to do this. And he's actually been really good about, you know, he'll crawl into bed with me and snuggle for a little bit. So I wake up and then he goes, okay, Mom, come on. He'll go to the bedroom door and kind of like, come on, wait for me. So I'm like, okay, hold on. And get up and get my slippers on and come out to the living room with him. And we get his little songs going. And then I get his medicine and make my coffee. It's our whole routine. And he knows it. He knows, you know, after his medicine, he gets his juice. And if you're not fast enough with that juice, oh my goodness, he will be at my leg crying for his juice. He's smart. He's smart. And he's growing up, you guys. He actually started bringing us stuff instead of just putting everything in his mouth. Like, he'll bring it to us. He's been bringing me today. I got him. Will you give me those things for that little table I got him? Just one. Just one's fine.
Okay.
The little things with the spikies on each end. Yeah, for that yellow and red table. Yeah, one of those. So I got him this table a while ago, and I don't know what these things are called. If you guys, I posted about it earlier, no one commented. But if you guys know what these things are called, oh, well, I don't want that one. I wanted a little one. But anyway, it's the things that have these little spiky things on them. And then it has little ones that set into them and stick. And for the life of me, I can't remember what the blocks themselves are called. But he got this little table that has these in there. And 2 of them they're stuck together. He can't get them apart when they're stuck flat to each other. So he'll bring them to me and have me take them apart. Oh yeah, they're like, see, like this. So there's little spikies on both sides, on all sides. So you can like make a block out of them. You can stick them, you know, straight up on there. You can stick them flat on there. But I don't know what the actual blocks are called. But there were 2 that were, the pink circle ones were stuck together like this. And he was like, he brought them to me and I took them apart for him. And then the other day, he found a random seed shell on the floor and he brought it to me instead of putting it in his mouth where normally he would put that thing in his mouth. He's brought me a little sticker he found. He's actually been bringing me his books too, but he doesn't want me to read to him. He just wants me to hold them for him. He will not stay still if you read to him. He wants to pretend to read to you, which is fine. But he's growing up, you guys. It's almost time for him to get a job too. So he's gonna have to move into his room pretty quick here, and that makes me real sad because it's my baby. One's leaving me, one's trying to get out of the house when he's 18, and the other one has to go to his own room. It's so far away, you guys. It's so far away from my room. It's literally like right outside the door of my room, but it's not right next to my bed, so that's super far. And he doesn't like, I don't know. I can't co-sleep because I worry too much and I don't sleep well. So having him in the co-sleeper next to me rather than in my bed has been a huge, huge help. For me worrying about him and stuff. So when he goes to his own room, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to be sad. I'm probably going to cry myself to sleep a little bit. But mostly just because he's growing up, you know. He's big, almost 2-year-old now. Got a little toddler that runs wild. He's crazy. Anyway, in conclusion, I guess I would just keep my name. We're going back to that. I guess I would just keep my name because it's the name I've had my whole life. I don't know. I'm surprised you chose the group. He said he changed his name to Gru. You guys, he's crazy. Why can't I think of her name from it?
From what? Like Gamora?
Well, what? Gamora, right?
Gamora?
He changes his name to Gru. I'm going to change mine to Gamora. Or Nebula, right? Is that the other one? The sister, right?
Yeah.
No. If I change my name to Nebula, do I have to be mean and evil?
If you want to be, I'm not
I
gonna stop
want.
you.
He said he's not going to stop me. He'd help me. All right, guys. Excuse me. We'll do another layer of newspaper, I think, in the morning. And then afternoon, we'll try to put the orange crepe paper on. So stay tuned for video 3, which is more newspaper. And then video 4 will be the orange crepe paper. We'll see how the orange crepe paper goes because I don't know how it's going to go. And if it doesn't go well, we're going to end up having to paint this bad boy orange. So cross your fingers and hope that the crepe paper works. If you guys have made a paper mache with crepe paper, let me know if it works or not, okay? Other than that, we will see you tomorrow. Sleep well, my friends. Good night.